is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another awesome video. Today's video is a long-awaited one, but we're going shopping for the saltwater pond. We're gonna full-blown go shopping spree edition and get a ton of new stuff to redo the saltwater pond. I've been talking about this for a while, and today is the day. It is finally here. This is part one of this redo series, and I am excited. Now, before we get going, I gotta give a huge shout out to Manscaped.com for sponsoring today's video. Today's video is brought to you by Manscaped.com. This bad boy right here is the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. You got a nose hair trimmer. You got the Lawnmower 5.0. I've had the 4.0 for the longest time, and I'm stoked to get the 5.0 in my hands. You got the crop preserver and the crop soother. Now I'm gonna get down to business. Everybody likes shaving in peace. Nobody likes going, while they're shaving, okay? We like to shave, not pluck, and that's why I use Manscaped products. Not only does this thing shave very well, it's got 7,200 RPM, so you know this blade is going quickly. It also comes with an interchangeable blade as well that makes it an extra smooth shave, and the best thing of it all is that it's waterproof, so you can get the job done while you're in the shower. You can't beat it. It's a 2-for-1. Now I want to show you guys in use with this 5.0 mower here just how good it is. It has skin safe technology. It's got the 7,200 RPMs, and it's just shaving like butter. Smooth as a baby's bum. Now, something that I think goes very overlooked in the men's grooming area is a good pair of nose hair trimmers. Look at that. I'm done. Every man needs a good pair of nose hair trimmers. You don't want to be walking around town with nose hairs hanging out of your nose. Men, you're not going to get any ladies like that. So just quick, boom, boom, and you move on with your day. Now, aside from the tools here, it also comes with two products right here. You got the crop soother and the crop preserver, and these are great for just aftershave use. When you're done shaving, put on the crop soother, and if you want a little, crotch deodorant, little crop deodorant, apply that crop preserver. Boys, it's time for you guys to elevate your self-care routine, and I can promise you guys, Manscaped has you covered. You guys can use my code FishGuyJack for 20% off plus free international shipping, and you're also gonna get 2 free gifts inside, like this shirt right here, and a pair of boxers. So don't wait any longer. Go get yourself the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. Your balls will thank you. So once again, thank you to Manscaped.com for making today's video possible. And we're gonna start right now with the new pond that's right over here. Take a look right here. We have ourselves a mini pond, and our goal is gonna be to get all the fish, which you guys will see here shortly, that are all inside here. The sharks, the eels, the groupers, everybody that you know and love that is inside of that pond right here. And we're gonna get them all out and put them right inside of here, hopefully for not even 24 hours. We're gonna try and work very, very quickly, but this is a 400-gallon bin that I have right next to the pond. And at the end of this, if you guys want me to keep this pond here, we maybe do a little mini pond addition right next to the big saltwater pond where we get some clownfish, some angelfish, some tangs, some really cool invertebrates. Let me know down below. I'll tell you what, because I already destroyed the grass over here. Come take a look at this. Yeah, the grass is all brown, and you basically see I kind of moved it already just to, get the water off it because I didn't want mosquitoes pooling on it, but it's completely ruined already under there, so heck, it's an excuse. The grass is already dead. You might as well make it a dang pond. If we can get 3,000 likes on this video, guaranteed making that a saltwater mini pond. But today's video is going to be kind of a lot of talking, but also shopping as well. So stick with me. I want you guys to help me, redo this here. Our first stop of the day is going to be getting rock. Now we're going to be getting some very large rock because we don't want to get a bunch of small rock like we had before and basically try and make it look like it's just one big rock structure. Our best bet is to get big rocks and work with it like that. So first stop of the day is going to be rocks. And we have arrived at the rock shop. Look at all this. I absolutely love coming here. Like, it is just, I don't know, something about it gets me excited. So now here we are at the wonderful land of the rocks, and there is options for days. They have just about everything you can imagine here, from driftwood to rock to cool fish statues to a whole bunch of really cool stuff. But we're here for rocks and possibly maybe a cool centerpiece inside of the pond. So we're gonna keep our eyes peeled. Now they got a bunch of rock here, like they just got this green one, blue ones. Now we're obviously looking for ones that we have in the pond already, but take a look at the size of this piece of driftwood right here. Imagine that puppy right there sitting in the middle of our big freshwater pond. How much is it? Oh, okay. Never mind. It is a $2,300 piece of drifting wood. Okay, but this thing right here is really cool. This is actually made out of, I think, chainsaw chains. Big old gorilla. Throw him in the middle of the pond. No, not happening. But cool little pond action here. I mean, we've been here a bunch of times on the main channel, and I know where we gotta head to because we're here for a certain type of rock. We want rock that looks like it's meant to be inside of our saltwater pond. And we're coming up on some right now. Oh, look at this, look at this. Cool little manatee edition. I mean, what if we got something like this, or look at the sea turtle right there. If we got something like this, put it on the outside of the pond just to give it that little oceany vibe, but we are making our way downtown. Okay, so we can maybe get a couple of these pieces and get some big ones. So here we go, we're getting into the good stuff. So this rock right here is much bigger than the rocks we have inside of the pond already, but this is not the big rock that I'm talking about, but we could get a couple of these and, you know, build off of the big rocks that we're gonna get. They also have rocks like this. These ones are a little bit smaller, but they have a lot of rock, but this is what we're here for right here. These big pieces. Look at the size of these puppies. I mean, I don't think you guys can really tell how big they are. Like, this is a really nice piece right here. This is the kind of stuff that we're after. I don't know if I'm gonna get 3 or 4, maybe 5, but just some good pieces that have a lot of holes inside of here. Just a good, visually appealing piece. So if we were to get 1, 2, 3, 4, I think we need to get about 5 of them. So if we got 5 big rocks and then we got maybe a couple of these rocks right here, meaning like maybe 10 of them, and we can use the big ones right here to get the base, and then we'll glue the smaller ones on top of it. You guys will see how this all goes. This is part 1 of this series, so hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss the finished product of the pond. And they also have just a bunch of stuff over here. Look at this. They have just crates and crates and crates of all of that rock that we just looked at. The big ones here. Let me watch my step. I don't want to get beat up, but like, look at this. Oh my God, this is one long big piece. This might be a good like top shelf kind of piece, but oh, it's actually not even that heavy. This actually might be a really good piece to get. Really good piece to get right here. It is rock down to the bottom for days. We are gonna need to ask somebody for some help. But I told you guys this is gonna be a little bit of a lot of talking today. I apologize, but I wanted to take you guys along for the journey. I also saw y'all's comments saying you guys definitely want sand, so we're gonna go get more sand after this at Home Depot. And we gotta get a couple of other things that we need, but this is the rock that we're after. I don't know what we're talking here weight-wise. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. So my plan was to get a couple of these rocks, put them right here, and we can kind of get ourselves an idea of what the rock structures that actually look like. But clearly I should have brought Fish Guy Kyle with me today, but I didn't. And that was a big mess up because these rocks are insanely heavy. It's 2 per person, except when they get one of these guys who are literally just strong as ox out here. And they're just gonna pick it up with one hand and throw it in the bed of my truck. But we're gonna look for some really good pieces here, and we're gonna get some smaller pieces as well, and we're gonna be good to go. Boys and girls, I'm dying. I'm just made to be a fish guy. I'm not supposed to move heavy rock. I think I ruined this shirt too. We got wounds, but we got a lot of good rock. Okay, I think I'm done for the day. Okay, so we got some good pieces picked out here. We're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 we're getting. These 2 I'm actually gonna put back because these ones have just a little too much orangey yellow tint. But I think we got some good size pieces here that are gonna make, like this one right here is really big, and I'm loving this side of the rock right here, how it's very, you know, got a lot of holes inside of it. Same with this one's got a lot of holes here. So we got a lot of rock. I also got a whole gorilla cart of some smaller rock, but whew, Ladies and gents, I'm dying out here. I think I ruined my shirt. I've got wounds. I've got a huge tea time today, like 4 o'clock, and I might be hurting. I might need to, you know, put an injury notice in early. Oh my God, look at this. I want it, I might buy it, This is the most bad to the bone thing on this whole property. Look at the size. Oh my God, it's 25% off, I'm sold. 25% off, what's the actual price? Yeah, okay, never mind. Look at this mahi right here. Look at that. Look at this thing right here. Got it on my hat right here. Got the mahi guy hat on with the mahi statue. Can it get any better? I mean, I don't think it really can. It's just a little bit out of my price range, probably by about $7,400. I would pay 50 bucks for it. Boys and girls, my jaw just hit the floor. I went inside there, they weighed everything. He goes, $789.16. I was like, no, we can't do that. I gotta go put some rock back. I gotta go back, put a bunch of rock back, brought the price way down, so that's a good feeling. But I didn't get all the rock I wanted, but I got the rock that I thought, you know what, you made the cut, you have a good shape, you're not too heavy, you're gonna work great. So without Manscaped sponsoring today's video, this video would not be possible. So be sure to go check them out. We've made it back home and we've got ourselves a pretty good amount of rock here. 1, 2, 3, 4 big ones. Now these things are not small. 28 kilograms is the weight of this rock right here. There's 2.2 kilograms in a pound. Let me see if I can, I know I bought one that was really big, like 45 kilograms. This one's 34. I think this one was 45 kilograms. And let me tell you what, when he passed that rock to me, I was not expecting it to be 100 pounds. Although I did handle it, I was like, blown away. So these rocks were very expensive. Once I went and actually paid for them, I said I need to go put a few more rocks back. But these are the rocks that I was talking about, where I was gonna get some smaller ones to build off of the bigger ones that we have here. So we have 4 big ones and a boatload of these smaller ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 10 of those, plus the rock that we already have inside of the pond already. So I'd say we're off to a pretty good start. We got these big rocks which are gonna make a big difference. We're gonna glue the smaller ones together. You guys know the plan. We're gonna drain the water all the way out, take all the sand out, scrub the pond completely, put all the fish in the little one while we do that, and then put the sand back in, put the rocks, build the structure, and refill it. It's gonna be probably a 3-part series, because otherwise the video would be just really long and extremely confusing for me to edit. So it's just easier for me if I do it like this. So 3-part series, get ready, it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna go feed the pond right now, get everyone nice and full, nice and happy. And yeah, all I gotta say is stay tuned. We're gonna have ourselves a brand new looking saltwater pond. This was more of a just buying video, where I do need to go get some more sand as well. So I apologize, it was a lot of talking, but I wanna give you guys the lowdown of what's going on. And the next 2 videos will be building. Okay, we're gonna be building it, we're gonna be filling that thing up, putting the fish inside of it, and then just getting to work cleaning and building. So it's gonna be epic. All right, let's feed some fish. So fast forward a few days since we bought the rock, same video for you guys. We got the pond right here that is soon not look like this at all, but we are gonna do a big feeding with some fish that I actually went out and caught today. Caught 2 big tunas and a nice kingfish. So I'm gonna go show you guys those fish now. I'm gonna clean them up, and then we're gonna feed all the scraps to the sharks here and the groupers and the snappers, so nothing goes to waste. Let me go show you guys these fish. They are fantastic. Right here, we got our bag of fish that we caught this morning. We got a nice kingfish right here. We got a tuna, and there's another tuna in here as well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys on the fillet table, and we're gonna clean them up, and then we're gonna go feed the scraps to the saltwater pond for one last feeding the way it looks, because it's gonna be a brand new pond here very soon. So this fish right here is a blackfin tuna. This is the smaller one of the 2 that we actually caught, and we're gonna cut this guy up right here right now, and we're having a sushi night for dinner, and I'm really freaking excited for that. Got the grandparents coming over, a couple of the buddies that caught the fish with me, and not only are we eating this bad boy, but so are the shackies. So this is just one of the 3 fish that we caught. This is the smallest fish that we caught, believe it or not. I think this fish probably weighs right around 10 to 12 pounds. But we're gonna take the sides off it, and I'm gonna show you guys the kingfish that we caught as well, because it's just a different looking fish. But we're having sushi for dinner tonight. So the first tuna is cleaned up. We took the meat and brought it inside to the chef, aka Manager Brooke. And here's what we're left with from the first tuna. So you guys can see here, there's a bunch of bones in here. There's bloodline, there's skin. We're gonna feed this stuff to the sharks, and the leftover I'm gonna feed to the catfish. But that's all the scraps from the first fish that we're gonna feed to the sharks and the other fish. But I'm gonna show you guys now the kingfish, and then we're gonna go to the pond to feed. So this bad boy right here is the kingfish. It's like a barracuda, but it actually tastes good. Makes very good smoked fish dip. It's like a 15-pound fish. Apex predator, just an absolute meat missile, and absolutely delicious. Two totally different types of fish. One we're gonna eat sushi, the other one we're gonna cook, but look at that tail right there. That's an epic fish right there. Dinner is served for the fish. Look at all that. Look at all these scraps here. I cut all this up over here for the saltwater pond, which I don't think they're gonna eat quite all this, but all this right here is gonna be here for the catfish, the gars, the tarpon. Look at Willie sitting right here, and the bass. Willie's gotta get this tarpon. Oh, bass got that. Wow, look at Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy, can you see him, Tor? Jeremy, there you go. They're getting fresh tuna. How spoiled are these guys right here? How spoiled are these fish? Boom, platinum red tail just munching. Jeremy, good boy. They love this stuff. This is like as fresh as it's gonna get for these guys right here. Hey. Boom. This will be the last feeding with the pond looking like that, because I told you guys it's a 3-part series. Today was buying everything. Next video will be getting all the fish out of it. And then the next video after that will be rebuilding it all together. So it's gonna be epic as I'm sitting here talking with a piece of fish. Let's go feed the sharks. We got Rory, we got Dory, we got the panther grouper, and we got the 2 sharks right here. And they're ready to start feasting. Oh, the snapper's down there even. All right, guys, we're all gonna feed. We're all gonna eat. Everyone be patient. Everyone be patient. Everyone's gonna get some food. Look at these guys, the snappers, the sharks. Come on, Jack. I get very scared, guys. Look at that meat. Oh, he almost just bit my freaking finger. Drop all that meat down there. Look at the remorse. Just look at him. He's got a big old piece. Everyone's grubbing. We're just gonna throw a whole bunch of this in there. We got eels inside of here as well. The sharks are just gonna go absolutely ham. So that right there is the last feeding that you guys will see like this. Next time you see it, it's gonna be scrubbed, blue, sand, big rock structure. It's gonna be epic. Subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to leave a like on the video. And once again, thank you to Manscaped.com for sponsoring today's video. I'll have all their information down below in the description. I'll catch you all in that next one. Later.